I'm gonna need extra coffee today for this one. Welcome everyone to another episode of Latte Words, where we sip some coffee and talk about words. Oh, I overheated the milk. No! I've been struggling lately to really justify doing how-to videos because I am not a published author. I don't have tons of amazing book sales. But the one thing I do have expertise in is my ability to get rejected. I have been rejected over and over and over. Not just by literary agents, publishers, and other various editors. No. By my own offspring. My own child hates my writing. Yeah, you don't like my writing either, I know. I think out of the, 5 different books that I have sent out to agents so far in the past 10 years, I've probably been rejected, at least 500 times. That's really sad. And then in terms of having my full manuscript rejected, I think that's happened 20 times, maybe 20 different fulls that I've had rejected out of a few hundred total. Yeah, it seems right. Yeah, I've been rejected by the same agent multiple times because I'll send different stories to the same agent and hope that, maybe this story will be the one, and it's not, unfortunately. What I'm trying to say is that I am an expert in rejection. You can trust everything I'm about to tell you. I have 7 tips. So with that, I have 7 tips to help you get through that rejection and move forward. Tip number 1, grab a cuppa. I'm not talking about just coffee. It can be tea. It can be a strong whiskey. Whatever makes you happy. Just grab a cup of something and drink it. Disclaimer, if you're in AA, disregard the last one. Number 2, read that feedback. So I'm not talking about just scanning the email and just going and crying. You need to take a moment with your preferred cuppa and just read through to see if there's any actual feedback that's not a form letter. And if there is, it's amazing whenever an agent or an editor leaves actual personalized feedback. I always suggest making sure to look for that feedback and take it on board really seriously. Number 3, now is the time for you to throw that pity party. It's time for you to feel as sorry for yourself as you possibly can. Get all of those emotions out, right? Number 4, go on a long walk. So we all know that exercise helps us with mental health. Yeah. And those long walks can do so much for you. You get that vitamin D, you get movement, you get fresh air. If you're lucky enough to have a park nearby, being surrounded by trees is always nice. And it can just help to clear your head, right? He's obsessed with my teeth lately. Ah, that's my gums. Ah. The joy on his face right now is very concerning. Number 5, find a rejection buddy. So this one is huge for me. I need to find somebody who's also in the query trenches alongside me. And together, we both just hold each other's hands through all the painful rejection. I know. Number 6, compile all of those rejections. So this is where you want to get a little bit more statisticky and look at all of the different rejections, see if there's any personal feedback and keep those kind of separate, and just see how many rejections of blind queries there are compared to how many rejections of full manuscripts. That way you can figure out whether or not to target your query letter as something to edit, or if you're getting a lot of full requests, that means there's something possibly wrong with your full manuscript and you're going to need to do probably a big round of edits. And that's where personalized feedback can really come into play. Also, your rejection buddy can help you beta read. And that leaves us to number 7, the most important of all, keep going. Even when your son hates your writing too, just keep going. And that, my friends, is how you get rejected properly. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to hit subscribe below and like this video if you felt you got anything out of it whatsoever. Sebastian clearly didn't. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye!